Hello everybody, it's Mike and Denise. We are actually in the airport here. In Dubai, yeah, ready to fly out of here, and wanted to make a quick video where we kind of explained, our first day ever here in Dubai. We've never been to Dubai, never even been to this continent actually. I haven't, have you?
I've never been to Asia, no.
Okay, so this is a first for us, first day, and we arrived around midnight last night. And we knew we would have time to kind of tour the city in a very fast tour and kind of see the highlights of what we could do in a very short period of time. And
it was a
also
10-hour layover. He calls that a very short period of time.
It's still, well, for touring one city for the first time ever. And the thing is, if you're coming from the United States like we did, then it's actually easy because you're flying over time zones and skipping time zones, and you're not that tired. Even though it was a long day, it's okay. Going the other direction from Africa or Mediterranean Sea back to the US, it would be harder to do this, I think.
I brought earplugs, eye shades, and a neck pillow, and then I didn't know this, but Emirates provides you with a care package full of all those things except the neck pillow.
Yeah, and if you're flying over here to Dubai, you'll probably fly Emirates, right? I mean, most likely. That's not the only airline, but we've never flown this airline either, Emirates.
It was really comfy. I mean, they give you a blanket and pillow, and if you take your shoes off, which you're allowed, you can actually fit your legs all the way under the seat in front of you, even in economy class. So we slept like 8 hours with our earplugs and shades on.
Yeah, they've definitely, their economy is more services than you would think. Even the meals they gave us, we had all vegan meals. We didn't have any problem setting that up. I don't think we've had problems with other airlines.
With other airlines, yeah.
And it was multi-course vegan meals, right?
Yeah, they give you 2 full-size meals and a sandwich for a snack for a 14-hour flight, which is like eating every 5 hours on the average.
Yep, and it doesn't meet our healthy vegan food standard, so I could still taste the salt, but it was still a lot smoother, a lot easier. And you're not getting a pack of salty nuts, or pretzels or whatever, like you usually get.
So we got an Uber and we first went to the frame. It was lit up, so we got some good pictures of that. Then we took a walk across a pedestrian traffic bridge over and walked around that side of the city a bit. And then we had some vegan food at a Punjabi restaurant that was open 24 hours.
Well, let me say a few things. We got an Uber, and we've had many Ubers here, 4 or 5, I think, and they've all been white Teslas.
Yeah.
Every single one. Some are really old, some are brand new, but there's one of the Emirates planes taking off right there, right now. Anyway, so they've all been. That's unusual for our experience in doing ride shares, is that all of them are Teslas.
Yeah, every single one.
And I told them all
Tesla.
about not the brand new ones, but I told most of them about the Tesla High Mileage Club, which is at TeslaHighMileageClub.com if you ever want to join that. And then the area that we went to on the frame, that's only open limited hours, but you can still get your picture taken outside of the limited hours, which we did, because it's all lit up at night, even at night. And then the food, that district across the main road where you can go, there's a walking bridge and you can walk down there. So many of those stores, not all of them, but a lot of them are open 24 hours. Like there was quite a few restaurants that were open 24 hours. We found a coffee shop, or at least that was more of a local coffee shop, but other ones too that are open 24 hours in that district, right off of there. We've noticed that.
And then we took an Uber to the Burj Khalifa. That was a challenge trying to find our way in there before the mall even opened, but we found it.
Well, let's talk about that. Before that, actually, we had dinner at a Punjabi place at like between 3 and 4 a.m. It was busy. It kind of got slowed down around 4 a.m., I'd say, but we were able to get our own food that we normally get, plant-based, and also no oil, no salt, which was very unusual for our Indian restaurant to be that accommodating. So not only they were open late, they were accommodating. So that was good. And then, getting there, we were all stopped by the police. There was a giant traffic jam. We thought we were going to miss our tickets that we had bought in advance for that giant skyscraper. And so we got out and started walking, and then they stopped us when we were walking several times, actually. And And the second time they said they just took our word for it that we had our passports checked.
Yeah.
But that was like almost like a police checkpoint, I'd say, in the main highway.
They were looking for illegal immigrants.
That's what we found out later.
The Uber driver told us later. Yeah. So, yeah, the Burj Khalifa is the tallest structure in the world. It's 160 stories, and we took an express elevator up to the 134th floor, and you could walk up to the 135th, and actually where you're out on a balcony where you can get some photos and videos of the sunrise.
So it's tallest structure, not just building, but of any kind?
Yeah,
Or,
in the world.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's definitely taller than anything else around the city. You see it when you're down on the ground. You definitely can tell. You can tell when you're flying in too, but not as obvious as when you're on the ground. There goes another one. It seems like they're all Emirates going out of here.
Yeah, that's the predominant airline here in United Arab Emirates. So
Something else we noticed too right away is that I right away noticed that I didn't see any homeless people, which we're definitely used to seeing, unfortunately, in the United States. And I didn't. Not only did I not see any in the beginning, I don't think I saw any this whole time when we were.
Not all day. No one hit us up for
And
money
we were out in the middle of the night. Keep in mind, midnight, all the way through. What time is it now?
10:56 a.m.
In the morning. We've been out all night. Yeah, and we. Did you ever feel like you were in the wrong bad side of town, or anything that might go wrong?
No, but we were kind of in a shady area first thing this morning. I noticed an area that was it was more trashy, and I saw a lot of dumpsters around, a lot more litter than there was in other parts of the city, but no one approached us or anything. I didn't feel threatened. So after we did all that, when we walked out of the mall, we noticed we were at that really famous water fountain, but it only plays a water show from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., so we missed out on that, but we got pictures of the pool, the pond area.
Yeah, and the down, there goes another one. What's going on? The area near the tower, near the skyscraper, is like super high-end stores, all the designer names. That mall is just massive. It has an ice skating rink in the mall, which is adjacent to the tower, which is adjacent to the fountains she's talking about. It's all like the downtown area, tons of new buildings, lots of existing buildings that are there. And it's a really expensive area. I think that's the expensive area of town, the downtown area.
By the Dubai Mall.
Yes, and all that stuff. That's because like where we were off the airport here, where the restaurants were open 24 hours, that's not the downtown. That's, I don't know if it's the midtown or what it is, but there's a mall there too, right?
Yeah.
That was closed.
There are a lot of malls. So then we got another Uber over to the Marina Walk, and that has a mall, like a strip mall that's all lined all along the marina.
And that's a drive. It seems like you have to drive way out, right?
Yeah,
and,
it's like a whole nother section of town.
And it's got those human-made islands that look like a flower or petals
like
or whatever
palm tree.
from the
It's
sky
the
anyway.
palm.
Yeah, you can't tell from the ground. You can't see anything that looks different. But
Atlantis is over there.
Yeah, and then there's the harbor. Is that what they call it? No, the marina. Okay, so it's actually like an island and a little area where boats come through, and there's always yacht dealers and stuff, and there's like a really wide human manufactured stone walk. It's, I don't know, like 20 feet wide, right?
Yeah,
and it goes all the way around. It goes all the way around this whole area on both sides. And I felt like it was in Miami Beach or the United States or something, because I felt like it's all expats over there. That's what it seems like to me, compared to the rest of the city.
It looked like that's where all the Americans go to live.
Yeah, so by the way, I have videos of all this on this channel, digitalnomad.net. Just look back into it. You'll see the skyscraper videos. You'll see the time-lapse sunrise. We saw the sunrise. I don't know if we mentioned that. We saw the sunrise up on top of the skyscraper. Yeah, which a lot of people were doing. So I did a time lapse of that and a regular one, and a tour of this the marina, the Dubai Marina, walking tour there, and also there's one about the Indian food as well. I think on a plantbaseddiet.org is on that other channel that we have.
And before we came back to the airport, we had lunch at Meza. It's a Mediterranean restaurant right
Yeah.
on the water. And I checked on Happy Cow with the reviews, and it turns out that what we ordered was the stuff that people have been recommending. It was a falafel platter.
Yeah, that was nice because it's one of those restaurants that's right there on the Marina Walk, and you're like watching everybody go by, and I even said, like, I feel like everybody there is required to do a daily one lap walk around that whole thing, which is pretty big, pretty long ways, or run or bike, or all the electric devices they had. Some people were flying there, but
Yeah, it's at least a mile around the marina.
yeah, so that was a pretty high quality restaurant. We've been to a number of Mediterranean ones, and they had a whole giant selection of stuff for us there, so that was actually pretty good, I'd say, overall.
We had an acai bowl.
And but there's lots of restaurants around there. A lot of them weren't open because of the time that we were there.
Yeah.
But
There's a holiday going on right now too. Some of them could have been closed for that.
yeah,
So it's a fun place to go if you have the time. If you're having a layover there, take some extra time like we did and check it out.
yeah. So it seems to me that, you know, in terms of cities, it is a big city. It has a lot of things that are open late. It's a developing city. I think it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger the way it is, but it's also surprisingly clean, I'd say, as cities go, especially this size.
Yeah, it's a lot like New York, only much cleaner.
Yeah, that's what you say? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like Miami Beach, but even Miami, there's a huge homeless problem there in Miami and Florida. And there's no problem like that here. No problem at all. So I would highly recommend stopping here. Would you want to spend more time here now? Or what would you do if
Probably
you
not.
spend more time? No?
And
You
I
think we
have
saw
more-
it all there in just one day? That's all you need?
No, but I have more places I want to see, like Thailand, like Italy. So I never go to one place more than once.
Yeah, and I will also say the city is so big. We walk a lot. Like, we'll walk 15, 17 miles in New York City, and that covers a giant part of the city. Now there is no way you're going to be walking between that district where all the 24-hour restaurants are open near the Frame to the skyscraper to the Marina Walk. There's no way you can walk all that. The city is just too big of an area. Things
Yeah,
are spread out.
Yeah, they are. You can't even walk between Terminal 2 and Terminal 3 at the airport.
Yeah, we found that out. Yeah, when you're flying out, yeah, definitely find out which terminal you're in, because 2 and 3 are on opposite sides of the airport, and you have to take a cab or Uber or whatever it is if you make that mistake, which we did, of assuming that you were in, because 3 is actually way nicer too. It's
Yeah.
a much nicer terminal inside. We're like the auxiliary terminal here, and I'm guessing it's just for shorter flights, which is what we're taking now. We're going into Africa.
Yep.
So anything else you want to add?
No.
All right, well, let us know your experiences below and any questions you have, or any things that we maybe should think twice about coming back to do that we didn't do.
Yeah, like a hot air balloon ride or something.
Skydive. I saw
Skydiving.
skydiving was there, but you
Yeah,
can do that stuff
fun.
anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So, I think we hit all the highlights, so that's all you need is half of a day, right? One day,
Yeah.
one 12-hour time frame, you can do all of that.
Oh, yeah. If you plan on going out night clubbing till 3 a.m., you can't wear shorts like Mike is wearing.
Oh.
You're supposed to wear pants.
Yeah. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.